Okay, yeah. So what you're seeing now is one of my, one of the working file. Um, I'm going to show you more of, the workaround, and I'll still, just doing some kind of workaround. So this is one of my, you know, working file, and since the objective or the top priority of this open analytic projects is to tell a story with the data, like tell a compelling story with the data, you know. So I've been thinking of how best to go about it. Um, how do we want the dashboard to look like, and then we have to also put into consideration the audience. You understand? Like, we are not just doing this for fun or doing this because we just want to play around with data. We want to tell a story. We want to be able to, you know, see trend in the number of subscriptions. So say, I think there's another chart that crossed my mind. There's the decomposition, yeah, decomposition tree. So I think they use this to also test stories. You get, so we can say, okay, since we have total, we have what is it called? Total subscription. Oh, where's this guy? Okay, so we have total subscription. I can just say get analyze total subscription. Then I want to see total subscription type of, what actually make up the total subscription. So we have maybe subscription type. That would be voice and internet. Let me drop this. Is this this? Uh, just 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. So it says subscription. So I can check subscription and see. Okay, yeah. So I see voice subscription. I see internet subscription. Then I can further say that, okay, I want to see by maybe subscription by geopolitical zones, and say, okay, I want to see the geopolitical zones, to drop the geopolitical zone data, and say also explain by geopolitical zones, right? So that I can see voice subscription by geopolitical zones. But I think for me, I'll be more interested in maybe internet subscription, right? So I want to see, okay, based on the six geopolitical zones, let's see the states, or let's see the region with the highest internet subscription. Well, it's saying Lagos State, so I can further say that, okay, I want to also analyze by, maybe in Lagos, in Southwest. Sorry, Southwest is the highest. In Southwest, I want to see, the network provider that actually make up for this figure. Yeah, for this value rather, or you can just say maybe, yeah, I think Southwest won't be bad, or maybe based on the insurgency in the Northeast Central, we want to check the Northeast to see, how, what's it called, the network provider are doing there. But I think we should just check for Southwest. So if I drop operator, I can further say, okay, and we drill down, say Southwest, for example, can check by operator, and you get, so I see that in Southwest, MTN have the highest subscription, that's internet subscription. People are doing, people partner more with MTN, then followed by Airtel, followed by Glo, followed by, Nine Mobile, and so on. Then we can also say that, okay, instead of seeing for maybe Southwest, we want to see for, say, Northwest. Now check for Northwest. We see, okay, yeah, it's still MTN, Airtel, then Glow, the same order. Well, now I want to check North Central to see if anything changed. And MTN Glow, yeah. So in North Central now, we can see that Glow actually replaced Airtel. So more people are using Glow in the North Central. That North Central, we have Plateau State, we have Kwara, we have Abuja, and so on like that. So in those states, people actually prefer Glow to Airtel. But MTN is still, they still maintain they are just in the world of their own, when it comes to when it comes to network provider in Nigeria. They're in a league of their own. They everywhere you go, one of their slogan is really, really real. This data proves to us that it's real. So you want to check South also. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, check by. Yeah. So you see MTN, then Airtel is back to the second position. Glow dropped to third, Then we also want to check for Southeast. Say, okay, what happened in Southeast? I think it's almost the same. Yeah, MTN Airtel. Wow, interesting. So let's check the North Central. Yeah, so in the North Central, wow, it's the same. So the only place where people prefer Glow to Airtel is in the North Central. I don't know if you are still with me, guys. Are you guys with me?
Yeah, still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the only place people prefer Glow to Airtel is in the North Central. So, like I said, MTN is just in the league, in a league of its own. Like nobody is. I don't think there's really a direct competitor like that. You get it? When we look at the overall subscription, well, in terms of data now, in terms of internet subscription, we might want to check for voice too. But I've got no doubt that it's possible it's the same. Okay, so what's this? The composition tree we help us to do is to just tell more stories about the data, like to drill down to the root cause, like it's just for a kind of root cause analysis. So we have total subscription. We know total subscription is made up of voice and internet subscription. Then we now check based on the geopolitical zones, right? You can see that Southwest is the highest, then Northeast, is the lowest. Then we can also further check by network provider and say, okay, how is the network provider doing in each geopolitical zone? And we're able to establish that MTN is in a league of its own. They are in a league of their own. There's not really a direct competitor. So their slogan, everywhere you go, is 100% valid. Yeah, I hope you guys will agree with that. Hello, guys. I said I hope you agree with that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do, as you can see, the data doesn't lie.
Data doesn't lie, So even if you have beef for MTN, you are just on your own. You are still up there, man. You are still up there. They are just, despite the challenges, despite what happened to them, despite the fine and all the lights. Actually, for them, they are still standing strong. Okay, so for the data presentation, I'm actually thinking we can just have like a sidebar, in in front end design they call this sidebar, or in web design rather they call this sidebar. So we can have a kind of sidebar. Then we have different insights as maybe a button, right? This is still a work in progress. And well, it might come in different form depending on what you guys want, right? Suggestion is welcome. So from this sidebar, we can use it like a navigation pane where when we click on maybe overview, we see the overview of, you just see like a summary of our data. Then we can also add drill through, like maybe this, here we have all the states, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. But we can also add drill through to, to drill down and get more insight about the data. Then where we can use this to check for the porting activities, how each network providers are faring, and so on like that. All right, then the last thing I will just say before I hand over to you guys. So there's actually another functionality that we are actually hoping that will work, but maybe based on my network or based on the data is refusing to work now. Yeah, so it's actually the analyze by. Okay, you can further analyze the data. Okay, once you click on analyze by, the data will be analyzed and you get more insight on, contributions by each operator, performance by states or by geopolitical zones and so on like that. All right, guys. So in today's agenda, we just all about bringing everybody up to speed. Yeah, there's another dash. This is another, working file. And well, we already see this from the composition tree. We're able to drill down to geopolitical zones. We have all this data in the first one. This is another data. Okay, yeah, I think. Okay, I think it's in the other guide that I showed us earlier. Okay, so it's actually here. Okay, yeah, I think this is another. We also have like I know. Sorry guys, just bear with me, please. Okay, this key influencer we didn't really get much insight from key influencer. So we also have another dashboard. This is another dashboard, just almost what we are familiar with. So what this dashboard is doing is we added a play axis and we can actually play to see, the performance, the quarterly trend, right? By the network provider and the states. Okay, so guys, so what do you guys think? Where do we go from here? What are your contributions? What are the challenges you have? How do you think can be of help to just, bring you up to speed? And what are the kind of insights you want to see? Yeah. So over to you guys. Yeah, who want to go first? Guys, are you there?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so who goes first? Who want to go first? So what are the challenges? What are the expected insights you're hoping to see from the data? How do you think we can be of help to just bring you up to speed and make sure we are all on the same page? Then in terms of the data presentation, how best do you think we should present the data? Yeah. I'm waiting. Do you want me to call name?
I don't really have any much inputs because everything seems to be very well laid out so far. So I don't really know what other direction we're kind of going to.
Sorry, everybody,
Maybe that's
everything
just me
seems to be
though.
what?
Everything's just very, very well laid out. I don't really know what the next progression would be for something
Oh,
like this.
okay, okay. It's just like one data. Like we can't really the insight is kind of is it limited or is that what you're saying?
But I mean, like the most of the insights are already well represented, unless there's something else specific that wants to kind of drive out of everything so far, at least.
Hmm. Okay,
I don't know if somebody else could chip in as well in case I'm missing the point.
all right. So yeah, Obin, are you there? Yeah, Messi.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, Obina. I hope you've been following, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So today's section, we for my own end, I did not even want to do any visualization personally, sha, but I don't mind assisting others in just ensuring that they are up to speed or we are all on the same page. You get. So based on what we've shown so far, so I'm just showing a question that what are hope this meets our expectation. Do we still have more insight that we are hoping to see? Um, how best can we present this data? I was proposing maybe we have something like this, you know, like we just have something like this, a kind of navigation bar or a sidebar, and we have all the insight as the button you get. So when you click on any, you go to the page you want to see and stuff like that. You get. So, but this is subject to debate. Our contribution is highly welcome.
Is there any functionality there like we can add to the total subscription by operator? Like if you want to read through NTN to see the data there, maybe you export it to Excel and play with
Okay.
it.
Oh, okay. So you want to, we should be able to drill through each network provider, right? And
Mm-hmm.
get more data, like maybe the porting activity, the total subscription, total voice, total internet, stuff like that.
So how do we do that? Like I want to drill into NTN and get the data there from Power BI.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Maybe let me say somebody in the team like a senior management team want to like, okay, I want to see how the NTN data are coming in. So maybe you want to drill through
okay.
there.
Okay.
When you
Yeah.
drill through that page, it's going to give you everything there, like NTA, AirTag, Glow, everything. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is there a way we can just like, okay, I need only NTN.
Focus only on NTN.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well, that Simon, that's you, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Welcome, bro. So 1 minute. Let me just pen it down. Then we quickly see how if we can, have something how we can implement that. So how to do it through just maybe MTN or maybe network providers to check to get more information. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So apart from that, what other things do you think we can do?
I've not really gone through everything. So I've been really, really busy all through the week.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, so but this drill through, is
The
also
reason I bring that up, somebody asked me like in the office.
okay.
Yeah, that's
No,
so I was
it's
like,
a good
okay, I'll
one.
look into it.
Yeah, it's a good one because it's something I thought of too. If you remember, we started from. I don't know if you are here when we look at this decomposition tree. You get to just get more information about you know the total subscription, how it's being broken down. You understand? So I'm also the drill through is also one of the things I'm 100% sure we make the data look more robust and more informative. You understand? So, coming just a minute, checking up something, total internet subscription, see how, total voice subscription, to, to, uh, 1 minute, allow display to be used by other reports as a digital target. Okay. Mm. Okay, so is Messi still there? Obina, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so Obina, what do you think now?
So, are you referring to like what we can add to the visuals?
Yeah? I mean, how we
Okay.
can make this look more robust and, more presentable and more insightful.
Yeah, we can add one or two custom visuals.
Okay,
Yeah, one or two custom visuals.
okay.
Yeah.
So, what type of custom visual? Do you have
Okay.
anyone in mind?
Um. How about let me see. I was um. I was thinking of a scroller, but I don't think that'll be necessary for this.
Mm, okay.
Um, or what do you think? We have a
Mm,
scroll on one of the pages.
so, what do we want to show in the scroller?
Okay, let's see. Probably we might show the network providers, right? And maybe um for each quarter, I don't know, just something. Maybe their subscriptions or um let me see the fields again. You can show the network providers and maybe subscriptions by quarter or by year. You can show something like that on the scroller. That
Okay.
can make it to,
Network provider, then subscription by year.
yeah, by year or quarter, any of them.
Okay, by or
Maybe
quarter, yeah.
yeah, maybe quarter two 2017. You just
Okay,
see MTN, you see SLR, just scroll past like that down till the last year. That's it.
okay,
That's
okay.
something you can try
Okay,
out and see if it makes sense.
okay. Yeah, no
Then let me
wala.
see. Um,
Yeah, I'm with you, you know. Wow.
You didn't use the geopolitical zones again.
Yeah, no, we have that. We have that data too. This is
Okay.
just another. This is just one of the working file.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Why am I not seeing? It's on now. Wow. Okay. Oh. Hmm. I was. Oh. Okay. Let me check. Oh, well, what? Okay. Yeah. So we will explore that options too and see if the scroller,
Yeah, just check
is
if it makes sense.
yeah, yeah, sure, no problem. So I'm trying to. Simon actually, raised another point that we also add beauty to the data. That's a drill-through option. Sorry, just a minute, guys. Guys, just a minute. 1 minute, please. Hello, guys. Are you still there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. I
Yeah,
was I
stay with
was
you.
I was, I was thinking about something. Tosin, can you hear me? Tosin, can you hear me?
I'm not sure if he's
Robin, I can hear you.
okay.
Okay, cool. So I was thinking that since you're trying to tell a story with the data, right? What if we can get population data, right, for
Yeah.
Nigeria, like by states and the regions, right?
Okay.
Then we can see if that correlates with how the subscriptions are distributed around the states.
Okay.
Like you have Lagos and Co now, right?
Yeah.
They are dominating here for subscriptions. So we can
Okay.
see if this compares with population data. Maybe
Okay.
Anambra here now, population here is it also much for Anambra? That's why they have more subscriptions there.
Okay.
Or is there
Okay.
something else that is causing that kind of, I don't know
Yeah.
if you get my
Okay.
point.
Okay. You know what will happen? You guys can start a conversation. I'll be right back. just in a minute, please. Just give
Okay,
me
no
a minute.
problem.
I'll be right back. You can just start a conversation.
No problem. So hi guys, Simon, Messi, and Olu. How's it going so far?
Who is sharing screen?
This is Tosin's screen actually.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So how's it been so far, Simon and Olu?
I can say where good. Yeah, good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, but I'm still behind. Like,
Okay. You haven't seen the past videos. You've not seen them all.
although I have them, but I've not seen them because of
Okay.
work
Okay.
and the
Okay.
rest. Yeah,
Okay. But you have access to them now.
yeah, I have access to them.
Yeah. Cool. So you can check them out in your free time. I think they are
Yeah,
very
please.
explanatory, so you can
Yeah,
catch
I
up with
really
what you're
need to
doing.
walk through them and even do them because, most job they used to ask you, do you have any work sample?
Yeah.
Yeah, they ask a lot.
Yeah. So Olu, how has it been, Olu? I don't know if you can hear me, Olu. Okay, it seems it's not there.
So
Oh,
from your
oh,
end,
sorry, I was on mute. My bad.
okay,
So
Okay.
I'll say
Okay.
that I've only been able to catch up as far up to day 3 because I've been kind of like bogged down with some work this week. But
Yeah.
everything else seems to be quite self-explanatory as far as following along. Just and some parts are a bit tedious to go about, but yeah,
Okay. Like
it's
which
good
parts?
practice. Uh, I
Which
think the
parts are
longest part
serious?
was the first part, like cleaning up the data.
Okay.
That
Okay.
was
Okay. Okay.
like
Okay.
that was where it took me the longest. More time that I would like more than I would like to admit that it took me to get
Yeah.
everything in the correct format to start like messing around with it and transform data when it
Yeah.
comes to the
Yeah.
Power BI query. So yeah, so it's been good. It's good exercise. I think that's the right word. It's really been an exercise for me.
Oh,
Try to
that's
apply everything that I've learned so far.
yeah. That's interesting. The thing is data cleaning. That's where much work is.
Yeah, so
Creating
so
visuals
I'm
is
figuring
actually
out.
fun. That's the hard work. Clean up the data.
Yeah,
That's the hard work. So far so good. We've like from what we've done so far, we have like a basic framework we can work with, but we can still optimize it and make it much better. So the end goal is we are trying to tell a story. So someone that sees this our visuals now can learn something about the um, telecoms industry that I didn't know before. That's the end goal of everything. So you can look at the visuals and it will tell you a story. Like you will leave it informed about the telecoms industry. So from the timeline we shared, Saturday is the dead is like our targets to wrap up everything. So hopefully before then we would have optimized this and have a very robust visualization to share out there. So from what Simon said, right? You're asking about if you can drill down, e.g. MTN. Now, if you can drill down for MTN and see some other um, um, details about MTN. I think I had when you asked that, Simon.
I
Can
think
you
his
guys hear
microphone
me?
is still on mute. Yeah, I can hear you. I think his mic is on mute.
Okay. So
Oh wait, is he still
it's
here?
very possible. So probably by the next class, we'll go into that in detail. How to do something like that. I think is very important if you can drill
I
down.
think I think Simon's mic got disconnected or something. Not sure.
Okay. Well, I hope he's hearing what you're saying actually.
I'm actually not sure if
Um.
he is.
Okay. So so far so good. I think we've made a lot of progress. I'm waiting for Tosin to come back. So I think for today we've done enough. We didn't start on time, so um we've made some progress. By Saturday, we'll wrap everything up, and
Okay.
hopefully we'll have something robust by Saturday. That's
Yeah.
the target.
This final report, this one will be published as well as one with the other ones we did for
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
portfolio.
It'll be published. Like the okay, something is back. I think the once we have our visuals right, we'll try to like make it open for the public, so anyone can learn from what we've done and replicate the project in his or her own way.
Okay.
That's the goal of
Okay.
everything. It's an open project.
Awesome. I just
Um, Tosin, you're there, right?
Yeah, I'm here. Hoping now. Can you hear me?
Okay, okay, yeah, I can hear you, but you're faint.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm here. I just quickly attend to someone, but I'm back now, 100% back.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Obina, there was something you were saying the other time about population and stuff like that.
Okay, okay, okay. I'll just like to just add a new dimension. It's not that
Okay.
important, but it's worth exploring. If you can get population data
Yeah.
and see if that determines to an extent the number of
Okay.
subscriptions in each state. Probably let's say Lagos is more populated. That's why it has the most subscriptions, right? Is it the
Okay.
same thing for other states? Is Ogun State the second most populated state?
Okay.
Is Kano the next one like that? So it's just something we can explore just to make
Oh,
it more interesting.
okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I will see if we can bring it in and just just like check it out and see if,
Yeah,
population also affects number of subscription.
yeah.
Yeah, no worry. Okay, so then can you give me a summary of what you guys discussed so that
Okay, we didn't say much. Just I was trying to get their experience so far, and then um, since our goal is Saturday to round up everything, we're
okay,
just trying to like see how far we've come and where we're heading to.
yeah?
So we've come a long way. We've done a lot. By Saturday, hopefully, we'll have something robust that we can share out there.
Of course,
That's just
of course. Yeah, sure. Um, that one is a given anyway. Saturday,
yeah,
we are definitely going to have something more presentable, and
yeah.
we can't even complain.
Actually, this is good. This is very good. But we can still add one or two things to make the whole package
Okay,
perfect.
okay, yeah, cool. 1 minute, guys. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah. Simon, are you still there? Hello,
Yes, I'm
Simon.
here. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I'm
okay.
here.
Okay, so okay. So Simon, apart from the great through,
Yeah.
so what other things do you think we can bring in?
I think
hello?
that's
Is everybody there? I think
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can
Oh,
hear
yeah,
you.
yeah. We can hear you.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. So internet to voice ratio. Like, Simon.
Yeah, there's none any other stuff I want to add. That's fine for now.
Okay.
Yeah, just a drill through.
Yeah, just the breakthrough. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was trying to. Uh, okay. So I was trying to look into it. Um, I so what the breakthrough will do is, once we click on, maybe we click on MTN, then you can further take us to, or we can now say, okay, we should drill through. You understand, and check the parameters we set. You understand? That we can see additional information we want to see about.
I think you can use drill tool. You can also use buttons to achieve that also.
Of course, of course. So I'm trying to just check. Well, maybe I'll need to. Okay, came from a drill action like drill down the drill. Yeah. Okay. Mm, uh, I was expecting, okay, I should say breakthrough. I don't get why. Okay. But like, what's it called?
I think there should be a
Oh, previous page.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So need to go to previous page of the report. And I just went, oh, okay, this is as a result of the breakthrough.
That's like a bookmark.
Yeah. So I don't even remember when I had that. So I'm just thinking maybe it came as a result of the breakthrough that I had there. You can say maybe this button action should be maybe a breakthrough destination. No, um, enable to disable. Okay, so you know what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking this should also be the part of the task in our next section. Simon, so I'm
Yeah.
thinking this should be part of the task we look at in our next section.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So we do justice to it in our next section. All right. So